back. We're tiger fish. We're back.
Okay, yeah. Okay, we're back here in, Genshin Impact. Ano bang gagawin natin dito ulit?
Yung, one of the endings kay Yun Jin.
Okay, sige.
Where we last left off. Ito tayo. Guess for the steam bird. Let's go.
Okay,
Where's
go.
that? Go to the bottom floor of the Tea House. Where's that? Oh, okay, here. Let's go.
Okay.
Run like the wind, Beto. Fast. Upstairs. Palang. Here we go. Okay, let's go.
Miss Yun? Oh wow, it's really you!
Oh great, we're here again.
I have just a few questions, if you don't mind.
Ulit.
Get back
Tapos,
here! This girl, you don't have a clue what you're doing!
Are you a journalist?
Answers, yes.
If you'd like to arrange an interview, you'll have to liaise with my manager.
Sorry, Miss Yun. Don't mind her. She's just new and still learning the ropes. We'll leave you alone.
Miss Yun, I'm interested to know why you added a silk dance to the scene where the divine damsel makes her appearance.
Mga bata.
You noticed that? Yes, based on the original script, that scene would see your character perform the Adeptus Walk.
Dumplings.
But the addition of the silk dance meant that the whole way you carried yourself was so much more
animated.
Yes, but delicate and graceful, like a crane. Oh, sorry. Which publication are you
Like
from?
a chicken.
How come I haven't met you before?
We're from the Steamboat. I'm
Boy,
the editor-in-chief. This young lady is sure one of my journalists. We were based in Fontaine. Just recently we made the move back to Liyue.
Fontaine.
I see.
diba?
You're from the Steambird.
European, yeah.
Then it's no wonder. Your journalist has clearly done her research.
Yes, research.
That's very kind of you, but really, my level of knowledge is very basic compared to yours.
Hey, Miss Yun is throwing you a bone here. Make the most of it, okay? Talk to her.
Actually, I'm afraid there's somewhere I need to be. And I'd really need to clear this interview with my manager.
What will happen?
What will happen? Let's play it safe. Book the interview with your manager. That's what we picked last time.
Wala, yun na.
And then this one, make the most of it. You may as well talk to them. This one.
Hindi tayo makahangout.
What about our plans?
Let's take a rain check on the. Listen to hear story.
Wala, ewan ko.
Let's take a rain check. Anong rain check?
Parang sa susunod na lang. Ganon.
Okay.
Yes, next time na lang.
Okay, sure.
Okay, sure. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Miss Yun.
Great. Thank you both kindly. Let's find a quiet place and get this interview underway.
Sun setting. Yun Jin and Xian get along quite well.
Oh, I see. So that's why you added the silk dance in this scene. Yes, exactly. Doing it this way not only allows for more physicality in my movement, it also means I can make better use of the stage and transition into the scene more quickly.
Yung ancestors ni Yun Jin actually, this is a random trivia. The ancestors of Yun Jin are actually blacksmiths.
Okay.
Okay. So there was even more to it than I thought. So, wouldn't it make sense to contrast this with the dome column Apasionado section that comes directly afterward by making the latter a little more sophisticated? I think I know which section you're talking about. Sorry. What am I saying? This is a fixed formula, isn't it? My suggestion would completely break the format. No, it's okay. It's an interesting idea for sure. I'll give it some thought. Thanks for the suggestion.
It fits. It's
Really? Wow, I'm so honored.
Elegant diva. This conversation is way beyond me.
Yeah.
Shuryan, maybe it's time to move on to some of the things our readers would like to know about.
Oh, okay. I was also going to ask for your opinion on the set and the costumes.
Yes, well, I'm sure Miss Yun has countless pearls of wisdom she could share on her
I
chosen
think
craft.
it's a gossip panel. Gossip.
But, not all of our readers are quite so, artistically literate, shall we say.
Wala, ayun na.
A lot of them really just want to know more about you. You know, what does Yun Jin do when she is off stage?
Excuse me?
Gossip.
When I'm off stage?
You know, you're a major celebrity, and a lot of our readers are interested to know what life is like for you. What kind of place you live in, what kind of things you eat, clothes you wear, things you buy, that whole side of things. A day in the life.
Yes.
Besides rehearsing, a day in my life isn't really any more interesting than anyone else's.
Nonsense, of course it is. Just think how many people were at your show earlier. They come from all over just to show their support. In fact, a relative of mine has a daughter who's been saying she wants to broaden her horizons recently. She's been looking for a chance to give you a jade hairpin as a gift.
Networking.
It's against the rules of the opera troupe to accept private gifts from patrons. Could someone out there be accepting gifts for the troupe under false pretenses? I must get Yun Jin to look into it.
Dun dun dun.
I mean, it wasn't a big deal. Just something she said. Forget I brought it up.
No.
So, I saw Gentry Matsai and the Snezhnaya gentlemen come down from upstairs. Are they patrons of your shows too?
So, what are your thoughts on Snezhnaya and the Fatui?
They're sus.
I'm sorry, this is my first interview, and my notes are becoming a total mess. I might need a moment to pause and reorganize them a little. Otherwise, I'll never be able to work all this into an article. Mr. Boy, maybe you should take a look too.
Yes.
Don't be ridiculous! Stopping an interview halfway through to organize your notes? What are you talking about? Hey, alright. Miss Yun, we'll just be a moment.
This is very...
The journalist leaves with the editor-in-chief. You look tired. Are you sure you want to continue?
I'm fine. It's not the first time I've been asked questions like these. The last time it happened, Yun Jin stopped the interview for me. But the next day, the tabloids were full of articles like "Dramatic exit, Yun Jin storms out of interview," and "Miss La-di-da opera star is too good for our questions." Yeah. So from then on, Yun Jin said all interview requests have to go through her. I used to think I could hold the troupe together just by putting on a good performance. But now, I have to make sure I concentrate on my actions off stage too.
I saw a lot of the audience on the way over here. Many of them found your performance very moving. I saw a lot of the audience on the way.
Oh, you mean Fanarya and that crowd? I cherish them as members of my audience too. But there aren't many people like them who can appreciate all the nuance in a single viewing. How did Shuryun end up working with an editor like that guy? Something feels wrong there. They could be back at any moment, so I should stay here for now. But could you go look into it for me?
No problem.
If you find out anything, come straight back here and let me know.
Let's go. Let's bounce. What? Talk to the journalist. Where? So what? Huh? What? Talk to the journalist. Look, it is visible. What?
Ay, visible oh. Yeah.
O, baka sa baba.
Sigurado ka, pagbaba mo, wala.
Higher daw. Ano ba yun? Higher.
Oh, di akyat. What are you doing?
Oh, no.
Wala, anong nangyari?
It's the internet. It's being sus.
No internet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Babalik na ba?
Ayan na.
Oh, wait. Okay. We we got there. We
Wala, tineleport na ng game tayo dun saan.
It's a blessing in disguise, basically. And it's loading.
Miss Yun? Oh wow, it's really you! I have
What?
just a few
Wala,
questions if
nireplay
you don't
tayo.
mind.
Ayan kasi lumayo ka eh. Ano ba yan?
Get back here.
That's ano.
Ditzy girl, you don't have a clue what you're doing.
Let's just go.
Are you a journal?
Sorry, Miss Yun.
Miss Yun, I'm interested to know why you added a silk.
Yung internet, di ka na ano. Ba
You
yan?
noticed that? Yes.
Oh, di
Based
ano,
on the
edit na lang
original
to.
script, that
Guys,
scene
ano to
would see your character
yeah.
Fast
animated.
forward tayo.
Yes.
Ano?
I.
We were based in Fontaine.
Doon tayo
I
sa ano.
see. Then
Current
it's no
story. Go.
wonder. That's very kind of.
Hey, Miss Yun.
Actually,
Yeah, this one.
but what about our plans?
Take a check on that.
Really?
Okay, sure.
Oh, thank you.
Great.
Yes. Jin and Xian get along quite well, okay.
Oh, I see. Yes, exactly.
Interesting.
Okay.
Sorry.
So there was. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'll give it some thought.
This conversation will be on.
Sure, Yun?
Oh, okay.
Yes, but, a lot of them,
Excuse me?
you know.
Besides
Nonsense, of course. In fact,
Right.
it's against the rules of the... Could someone out there...
I mean, it wasn't a big. So,
Ugh, I might need a moment to pause and reorganize.
don't be ridiculous.
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
Oh,
Are you sure you want to
I'm fine. But the next day, I used to think I could hold the... Oh,
Well.
you mean fan art? But there aren't many people like them. How did you... They could... If you find out anything...
Let's go. Sa baba nga, yes. The internet is being sus. Sa baba nga, see? Gotcha, Pucci and Emboli. Bumaba sila. Over here. They went downstairs. See?
How can you be so cruel to Miss Yun?
Okay.
Keep your voice down. Whatever you got to say, it can wait until we're out of earshot. We'll both be in hot water if Yun Jin finds out.
That's basically what, yeah.
You'll have a blast.
What's wrong with you? Why can't you get it into your head? Quit asking dull questions and start thinking about how to win over our readers. Do I make myself clear?
Sneaky. Ding.
Nasaan sila?
You know.
Yun, susundan natin.
I'm gonna eavesdrop on them.
I don't think you realize what a golden opportunity you have here. How many journalists would give anything they had to trade places with you right now? Huh? Ever think about that?
You just don't get it. Miss Yun has put her heart and soul
They're
into.
debating.
Enough! Stop yelling in public! Or do you want Miss Yun to hear about all the lies you're spreading about her?
Me? You're the one making everything up.
Right.
Well, you sure seemed pretty happy chatting to her, so don't act like you ain't a part of this. And don't forget the contract you signed. Come, we'll continue our little chat over there. You need to listen and learn, young lady.
Okay. Let's let me okay. Sneaky. Oh. What?
Ba't tumigil pa? Oh!
It froze. Okay.
Ay,
It
ayan.
was loading.
Nag-loading lang. Hello, nawala naman internet.
Are you ready to stop whining now? Do you have any idea how rare an opportunity like this is for a small-time paper like ours? Just think of the sales if we can get an exclusive. Would have enough to cover your salary for 2 lifetimes.
But what about us pretending to be from the Steambird?
Yeah.
Aren't you worried she'll find out?
So,
You really think she still would have talked to you if I hadn't told that little white lie? Besides, what have you got to be afraid of? As long as we make it sound like an eyewitness account, how will she be able to refute it? Heck, if she actually presses the issue, I'll probably have to thank her for keeping it current for me.
This is horrible. I will not let you treat Miss Yun like this.
I don't know who she thinks she is anyway. Oh, I sang a couple of shows, so now I'm a national superstar. Give me a break. No one wants to read about your sopranos or your falsettos. We give the readers what they want. That's how this business works. Case in point, that blonde gal seems to be getting along pretty well with Yun Jin. There's definitely a story there, even if there isn't.
Okay. What?
That's enough! I'm reporting you to the Millilith!
Report me? What for? Libel? Identity theft? Good luck with that. I haven't written anything. Where's your proof? You better tread carefully, Missy. First you neglect your own duties, and now you're trying to get in the way of mine? You signed the contract. You know full well the consequences. If you sabotage this interview, I will make sure everything you have. I will ruin you. You understand?
Okay.
Why? Oh, why did I sign that contract?
No need to check in with Yun Jin. This ends now. I should stay here for now and check in with Yun Jin. I should stay hidden for now.
Well, think very carefully about what you're going to do. This is a rare opportunity. Now, I need to think how to phrase these interview questions.
I'm going to report this to Yun Jin.
Let Yun Jin know.
Hey, wait!
Yes.
They are from Tabloid.
Yes, tabloid. Report back to Yun Jin. Go.
Let Yun Jin know.
Ano? Baba ko pala. Baba pala siya.
Oh, mawala na naman ng connection.
Hello.
Did you find anything out?
Well,
Yan na.
Yun Jin about everything. Everything.
I see. I knew there was something fishy about that editor-in-chief. But this is a bigger plot twist than I expected.
The thickens with the saucies. Should we report it to the Millilith?
Not yet. All he's done so far is ask a few questions. There's nothing in print yet.
Yes.
The Millilith wouldn't be able to do anything even if we got them involved.
Yeah.
Besides, if we rush to report him now, it's only going to give him more material to write about.
It can't be the first time we've done this. There has to be some evidence of the base operations.
You're right. But tabloids like theirs never have permanent offices and printing presses. The moment they hear anything, they'll disappear without a trace. You've got no chance of catching them.
They're illegal too?
Actually more concerned about another detail you told me.
Around a lot to avoid.
Would you be willing to do me another favor? I want to send a letter to that journalist. Great. Thank you. The editor should be here soon, so I'll stay here to deal with him. I'll have to rely on you to deliver the letter. If everything goes well, we should be able to get some breathing room for a while.
Sandali lang. Ay, no.
You do tell the cleverest jokes.
Twisty. Okay. Technical issues. Anyway.
Give that to Shion. Okay, let's go. Over here.
I've had it with you. Do you think contracts are just bits of paper? If we weren't on a tight deadline, you better believe I'd fire you right here on the spot. You will stay here and reflect on your actions if you know what's good for you. Sorry, but I'm not babysitting you anymore today.
Oh, what am I going to do?
You show up on stage, the chief is sufficient.
You're
Yes.
the one who was with Miss Yun earlier.
Jin wrote this letter for you.
Oh, really? Miss Yun wrote me a letter? I'll read it right away.
I wonder what she wrote.
Wow. Really? I can't believe this.
Just the letter say.
Miss Yun says that under Liyue law, any penalty charge I have to pay may not substantially exceed the amount of my salary.
Okay.
You can't have a labor contract that would completely bankrupt the employee in the event of a breach. It's not legally binding. So not only can he not get any money off of me, I can take this contract to the Ministry of Civil Affairs and blow the whistle on him. I didn't think about any of this when I was job hunting. I just signed the contract without a second thought. I always thought Miss Yun was all about opera. Who would have thought she was such a legal expert, too?
She's great. She's great.
If only I hadn't gone out of my way to get Miss Yun's attention in the first place, none of this would have happened. I didn't expect it to end up with Miss Yun helping fix my life problems.
Can you lead it to the base of operations? Can you find more evidence? Base of operations.
Well, Mr. Boye says I'm still on probation, so he won't tell me where their work location is. Plus, I give all my draft articles straight to him, so I don't have anything in the way of evidence.
Okay. Maybe he's planning to fire you once your probation period ends? What a calculating and conniving guy. Maybe he's planning to fire you. What a calculating and conniving.
But the letter says that my statement and the contract are enough to get the Millilith looking into it. If Miss Yun says so, I'm sure she must be right. Let's go confront him right now.
Let's go.
Okay. We're all on the same area, the restaurant palagi. Okay.
Okay, I think I've covered this topic pretty thoroughly now. Unless you had any more questions?
Whoa, what can I say, Miss Yun? You have so many wonderful qualities. Let's not quit while the ball's rolling, huh? Otherwise, I'll think of something I didn't ask later, and by then, it'll be too late. So, hey, where's that, friend of yours who was here earlier? You guys seemed, pretty close. Not intentionally avoiding the interview, surely.
I'm right here.
You're finally back. This poor gentleman's been waiting for you.
You're with Shiryun? Hey, what's going on here? Hey, Shiryun, don't forget the contract you signed.
Funny, that contract's just what we came to discuss.
The traveler clued me in. This contract you made me sign? It isn't worth the paper it's written on.
Isn't worth the paper it's written on? Don't be ridiculous, it's all there, clear as day. Don't you think I did my research?
Research? Oh, so you're a news editor. But you also have an interest in law?
Yeah, she's new, and she's making a fool of herself. She doesn't get how this all works.
Okay.
My apologies. Now, back to our interview?
No, it's okay. In fact, I found myself delving into some legal texts recently. It's all so intricate and complicated that it's very difficult to take it all in. The contracts of our opera troupe are a case in point. I'd finally finished reading through the relevant documentation from the Yuehai Pavilion when suddenly the Qixing announced a new interpretation. So I'm just curious. How can you be completely sure that you didn't miss anything when you were researching this?
I'm pretty sure I read everything relevant.
Under current legislation, the penalty terms of my labor contract are unreasonable and exploitative. I could report you to the Millilith for extortion.
No, go.
Nonsense! That's ridiculous!
My goodness. Sir, it seems that we should probably bring this interview to a close here.
Yeah.
Don't listen to her! I run a legitimate business. Everything we do is above board.
Oh, I have no doubt about that at all, sir. But this reminds me of a case I read about not long ago. Once you get reported and the Millilith starts scrutinizing your business, well, Not only do they look into every license you have and every work you've ever published, but everything down to your fire safety policy will come under their magnifying glass as well. So if you don't get back now and start preparing for their arrival... Well, I mean, I don't mind continuing the interview at all. But I'd hate to take up too much of your precious time if there's any aspect of your business you want to double-check from a legal standpoint.
You? I won't forget this!
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Then she leaves in a panic. Okay.
Miss Yun, why did you stop me?
Are you really just going to let him go? He'll destroy all the evidence the moment he gets back.
Right! And the contract I have is enough to get him arrested, isn't it?
I'm not a legal expert. I haven't the faintest idea. All that was just an act, aimed at getting him to show us the way.
What the?
An
She has
act?
no idea.
Show us the way to what?
Pinang anuan niya
The
lang.
Millilith are after him. Based on his movements, it looks like Boyi is heading back to his headquarters.
Oh, dito sa
I
orders.
really hope they teach these tabloids a lesson they won't forget. It'd sure make my life a lot easier.
No more
I see what's going on.
paparazzi.
Yes, I had Yunning report to the Millilith while you were delivering the letter for me. The penalty terms in Shuryun's contract are too severe. Even if they don't violate the law, I'm sure he must be taking advantage of some loopholes. Anyone who works like that is sure to have a guilty conscience. So all I had to do was put on a little show, starring the editor-in-chief of the Steambird. And now, he is sure to lead us to the solid evidence.
I can't believe you even kept us in the dark. Well, it was all
Well,
an act.
acting has to be authentic to be believable.
Their little publication will go out of business in no time. Good riddance, I say. I hope this gets the other tabloids to rein in their antics too. Hey, here's a thought. Maybe we could get him to rat on some of his rival publications.
Ah, I only just realized what this means. I'm going to be out of a job, aren't I?
Well, would you still be interested in submitting an article to the Steambird? But the real one this time?
Well,
Get hired to the real one.
Of
Oh,
course.
man.
But would they really accept an article from me?
Yunning, when can we arrange the next interview for?
Oh, so now you're asking me. 2 days from now, morning. Work for you?
Okay. Shuryun, let's continue our discussion about tonight's play 2 days from now.
Does this mean I get to do a full feature interview with you? Okay, I think I know what I want to write about. Thank you, Miss Yun.
Don't mention it. I'm sure it will be a source of inspiration for both of us.
Yes. Now, we done.
Yeah.
A few friends you shall find. It is far easier to earn a million more
Better
than
journalism
to
than
find someone who
tabloidism.
knows your heart.
Ah.
It is far easier to earn a million
Oh,
more
look,
than...
yung kanyang director.
Yes. Oh, manager ka no?
Oh, manager pala nga pala.
Well, that's it.
Alright,
For now,
that's a nice, so a
have-
little social commentary on, on jobs, and, paparazzi culture. Oh, nice.
The next time, and the remaining endings, yun yung pupuntahan. Oh, a strict contract. Dun din yung may isa pang ending.
Sige, go. Buti.
Susunod yun.
Okay.
Anyway, for now, that will be all. Well, see you all. Sun Fairies out.